Mission objective detected. Frameship charge detected. Target shields offline. Anti-impound. Target destroyed. Incoming message. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Frameship charge detected. Target shields offline. Anti-impound. Incoming mission critical message. Cargo scoop deployed. Charging. Ready to engage. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Oh man, I had the mic muted this whole time. I was trying to find out how to find the interstellar factions here. I could look up online. And what system are we in? It's not Android. Biggest. We want interstellar faction. It's hard to find. Staten's Pride is one. It's not closer. It's actually far. Yeah, it's farther. Yeah, no, it's closer, just in the opposite direction. It's 29,000 light seconds. Is there? What about Musket Arms Hub? There's a lot of places here with the interstellar faction. God, it's like every place has an interstellar faction here. Musket Arms Hub, where is that? We're looking for Bug Rock. We're looking for Agdrading the Orbital. Yeah, we were pretty close to that. And it is one with an interstellar faction. Okay. We can't keep turning back and forth if we get nowhere, but it says interstellar faction. Because I bet you there is one everywhere because it's an anarchy system. So the places we're wanted are run by the people we were killing, and everywhere else is something like that. Pretty much. It seems like the first 30, God no, the first 30 places that showed up on the list are in Grubigus, and are all interstellar factions. Wow. And then the next system close to us, Anai, has like 10 interstellar factions. Zalal has 15. Like, so when they're in a system, they're in a motherfucking system. They're controlling it. Well, where's our mission to be turned in? Foster Vision. Foster Vision's not even in this system. It was the Prismatic Imperium. Fucking sent me on a suicide mission after everything I did for him. Fucking knew it, man. Fucking knew it. The only thing I seen that made factions something substantiates factions in any way is the fact that when you create a squadron, it asks you what faction did you support. I thought that was interesting. Other than that, it just unlocks missions. If it has missions you like, you unlock it and you can access them, but every other faction is the same thing. There's no reason to choose any other faction over the next. There's no way to show your support. It's pretty much a farce.
Denied to receive you. Request denied. You must be within 7,500 meters of the starport.
Gestapo? What is the Gestapo doing here? I didn't sign up for that. At least we're not locked out. Fortunately, things have been going well since we've completed the mission. Why can I not get access? This is the Spice Smuggling faction. Spice Smugglers faction. That's a player faction if I ever heard one.
Request approved.
Player
Please
factions.
continue to base
There's
command.
player factions in the game. How do you create a faction?
Automated docking sequence.
How are the player factions? I seen that. I seen that on the internet, not in the game. But that had me curious. Cause I have never seen a way to create, join, or support factions. Like then when I saw you could choose which faction you'd support in the squadrons, I thought the squadrons were player factions. I don't, but I didn't look. I'm looking right now. You have to have. It has to be approved by Frontier.
Landing gear deployed.
It says before applying for a player minor faction, please ensure you've notified Frontier of your player group, which you can do by filling out this form. To apply for a player minor faction, please click here. I don't know what a group is, but it's all on paperwork outside of the game so far. But that'd be cool to have your own faction in game, but it's not going to be for console players, even if it is still a thing. I mean, for sure, they already announced ended support for that. Interstellar Factor. Not enough people play the game anyway. Everybody will be in their own little faction, in their own little squadron. But whatever. I'll have a better game soon enough. Okay, that's it. But now where do we turn the bill? We need the system for the mission. Yeah, I'm not picking another mission like that. Not worth it. It's egregious. It's like working a like passive aggressive agreement type mission. Oh, you're not happy with the current combat missions? You want to be a badass? And then make you a shitty mission, you know. I don't know. I don't think that's what egregious really means, but I don't know. I don't like the word enough to look it up. Sounds like condescending, but in agreement with you.
Frameshift drive
Passive
charging.
aggressive or something.
Station restrictions are now lifted. We wish you well on your journey.
3, 2, 1.
So I'm not filling out this. I already know it'll say no for consoles. That's why I just wanted to choose my faction. You know, choose my faction in game and do it all in game. I don't want to fucking do that shit. I'll start a squadron. I don't care if it's only me, but I'm not gonna contact
Fuel
Frontier.
tank complete.
False division. Buy one, get one at False Division. Home of the best. past it or no? What a long trip, what a long strange trip it's been. From the bottom to the top. If we not scan the system thoroughly. We sure haven't. Oh no, we're coming right into this frisbee. The frisbee, oh no, that's cool. It's like virtual reality. No, it's passing me by. This is usually a flat thing to us. I don't want any signals. Because I want bars, Wi-Fi bars. Gas giant. Should have put a detailed. I can't. We have like an extra compartment that I can't fit anything to in the combat ship we're using. So I was thinking maybe a detailed surface scanner because that can. When we're passing by doing combat missions, we pass water worlds and Earth like, so we could easily make $1 or $2 million each time we do. Like in the things I have in there now, we don't use. We don't use the frameshift drive interdictor. We don't use the repair limpets because nobody can hurt us. Even in the missions higher rank than what we are, nobody can touch us. We're unstoppable. So we never need to repair. And we don't need countermeasures. We don't need a lot of shit. We don't need hull reinforcements, but we're using those. Like we're too good. And there's nothing to replace it with. Because they're only like one or two slots, so the cargo racks we wouldn't be enough. Like if you're going to be using cargo, you want 64 at the minimum. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and you're not getting any money for hauling two things across the universe.
System scan complete.
I have to look at outfitting once we get to where we're going. It's behind us now. I thought we had stopped. Oh no, we were scanning while we were floating, drifting. I've never seen that the full system scanner like that. Things moving and shit. Usually we just spin and we can barely see what we're doing. It makes me nauseous. Like the screen just spins and it looks flat still.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, so what am I gonna put in here? I don't have Super Cruise Assist. I don't think we can use that. I don't want that. Like, and if I did make room by
Docking
getting,
successful. Engines disengaged.
I would take something we already have a 2 of right now and just make it stronger. Like, we've got a 2. I have a 2 extra hull reinforcements. If I got rid of 2 things, I would get a 4 hull reinforcements. No, we'd still be stuck with empty spots and nothing to put them in. Just don't need anything. We're too damn good. Combat, or for when you go into conflict zones, that's what that other tab of combat bounty vouchers is for. I don't remember picking these missions up from here. Exquisite focus crystals. We need the money for now. Yeah, I would consider. Oh, here it is. 7.5 million plus another 1.6 million we just got. This is the same guy, the Prismatic Imperium guy in Cubio. So this is our faction, the Prismatic Imperium. But it's the same guy, Robbie Olson from Cubio. We are in KIP 7082. And I came here and the factions was already maxed out. Had all the missions unlocked. Nothing new on the list. I really wanted to just finish out that combat rank. We got 22 million. We could buy our new ship, the Federal drop ship, but we wouldn't be able to buy many parts to it. You know what I mean? And we couldn't. Like, we might as well just keep doing missions to get money here. And we're in a combat ship right now. We might as well keep doing combat. We could pick up the black box. Oh, this is for our level up, our rank mission for the Navy. See, because now we are ranked master at 100. Complete this, we'll be promoted. Let's do it. It's a $1.2 million reward. Pick up a black box and return it. Sounds pretty easy, because the hardest part is the pilots trying to chase you down, but we're like a perfect in combat rank right now. Combat boots are good for that. See, this one, 1.6 million, is within our rank. Easy. This one, 1.1 million within our rank. Easy. This one, legal black box salvage. We should have like 4 cargo space, I think. Maybe 16. I know we should have some. I really don't want to do any missions for anybody but the Prismatic Imperium, but whatever. Money is money. We can donate 200,000 to the cause.
Incoming message.
We're up to 22 million right now. And the ship we're going to buy costs 14. So, and then then we got to have another 25 to 30 million. So we got to have 44 million. We got to double our money first. Nothing on that list. Massacre 5 pirates for 2.5 million. Massacre Drug Empire of Grovergus Faction Pirates 1 for sixth of a million. Not gonna do it. Nothing. All wing missions here. Courier jobs, transport. Can't do any transport. Covert item acquisition for 2 million. Covert item acquisition. Covert item acquisition. See, I'd like to get into things like that, but I'm not gonna switch my factions for it. We're even halfway to midshipman. Oh wow, I don't know what. Look at our reputation. Our reputation was at 100 and allied with the Empire. It went down to fucking friendly in 82. What did we do to them? Christ. It's easy 3-piece here. 6 million. You can't stop me. Don't even try.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released.
Competent. See, that's like, I like it when like things like that are true. Like, we're far more than confident. We're fighting people at a higher rank than us in a bigger, more expensive ship, and we're destroying them with ease. So I don't know how competent that is. And we've been taking missions beyond our rank.
Charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But when it gets to elite and master and dangerous, those will be true to life. Competent. It's an understatement.
Frameshift drive charging.
Back to Grubbingus. I probably haven't seen where we are in relation to the bubble and where we started and the engineers. See, all those all those engineers are nice in a close little group, and then that one bitch is completely on the other side of the galaxy.
Objective detected. Fuel scooping.
Guess we're headed to the nav beacon.
Fuel scooping complete.
Looks like it. Complete. I didn't even start. I guess we got some decent fuel efficiency. Not when you're traveling long distances though, because it doesn't last at all. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I don't know why they should be on it. We don't have any bounties. We went to the interstellar faction. We turned in all our missions. Come on now.
Hull integrity compromised.
Mission target, that's fine.
Target shields offline.
Oh, who the fuck was that? They better watch out. They were mad too. They said something about you open fire. Oh, watch out for fire.
Detected.
Uh-oh, he's on the run. 5% left. 320. Come on.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Oh, we got another one. I wanted to pick up that shit, man. Another target. At least it's quick, fast, and easy. And you know what? We won't get in any trouble with the law. No bounties. And getting lots of money, too. Millions and millions. So it's good with me. It's a lot better than wet work. Spec ops. People betraying us. That's all that is. What is this bastard doing? Somebody has a stick in me, mother.
Target shields offline. Scan detected.
He's dead.
Incoming mission critical message.
Who is this guy? Security coming to claim my salvage? Doing, bro? Fuck out of
Cargo
here.
scoop deployed.
I don't even see any salvage because we have her all full of all these things. We're full of shield sensors, shield emitters, flawed focus crystals. Damn, that's both of these guys we just killed. We couldn't get anything. So that's two done. The black box is in Serbius. Didn't we scan in that? No, no. We gotta scan the nav beacon for the black box.
Drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I already have it selected. We'll be doing a whole lot of combat until we get the next ship. And then the next ship, I'm gonna try to. I guess we could try to do smuggling. It seems like a perfect ship for smuggling because it has federal in the name, right? And it's a tank. So you're flying in a combat tank. Well, then it also has a lot of cargo. It even says that in the in-game description. So you're in an armed transport vehicle with the name Federal. You know, if we smuggle shit in that, nobody's gonna suspect a thing. You know what I mean? It's like it's a they say it's meant for traveling cargo and it's a combat ship. And federal drop ship. You know, it's gonna drop shit off. There's this phrase in business, it's where I'm not gonna tell you what you do, but it's called drop shipping. It's a real thing. So that's why I thought we would do smuggling. And they have equipment for smuggling, a handbook page for smuggling. It seems like a deep, cool thing to try. And I bet we could get a lot of cargo in it because it's like a new tier of ship. The first mid-tier ship. And so I'll probably just do combat missions until I get 40 million. And I'll do another video where I buy the ship and we'll get at least the basics.
Incoming mission critical message.
Get all the basics to A rank, and then from there, I don't know. From there, we'll just use it until we decide on everything else.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
And we might get back into engineering with that one if its hyperdrive range is good enough. And I'll probably just engineer it with what we have and not get any new engineers unlocked for like 3 more ships. The next exploratory vessel.
2, 1, engage.
So the Type 7 transporter, the Federal dropship, then the Chieftain, the Federal assault ship, the Imperial Clipper, the Alliance Crusader. So maybe the Alliance Chieftain or the Alliance Crusader, they're like big, kind of like tank-like. The Alliance Chieftain has white paint on it, so doesn't look like a combat vessel, and it's not made for, it's not aerodynamic and sleek. It's a big bulbous thing. I didn't want to get back into here. So it's either like a transporter or an explorer, or like a search and rescue vehicle. I don't know.
Charging.
It's not pretty. Not pretty at all.
2, 1, engage.
Not pretty at all. High grade emissions galore. Look at that. And it's 47,000 light seconds. Good lord. Well, I guess we're definitely getting the high grade munitions in here. It should. Oh, this is Imperial, isn't it? Gregagus. It's where the Imperial sent us to murder people. Controlled by Aisling Duval. 133% fortified, 0% undermined. We need to get back into doing that. We already have the rank for the federal dropship. We get the Clipper pretty soon. The federal dropship, then the Type 7, then the Chief, and then the federal assault ship, then the Imperial Clipper. So the drop ships, like you drop people in fighters and shit, you drop the ground troops in it. Perfect for smuggling, you know. And then the assault ship's just it's made to be like a wing, the leader of a wing, leading an attack on something, but not alone. Because the small, quick ones pop out of it like babies. But it's not dropping anything. Imperial shielding.
Cargo scoop deployed.
More the better, I guess. There's 66. I doubt we'll need 66. Throughout our entirety of buying prismatic shieldings, maybe, but not for the one for this ship. No way. 40, I guess, at the most. And whatever my guess was last time, that one still sounds like a good guess. I said like 10 for one level. That would be 50, so max it out. And of course, that's just to make sure you might end up with some spares, because you never know how the randomness of it is. You know, sometimes it'll succeed a larger percent than other times. Just trying to overestimate to cover the fails. So it would probably be something like 43, 47. Well, that was the wrong button. So when you draw your weapons, it automatically, well, that could be just my power, because I know when I pull my weapons, they take away the power from the cargo scoop. So I don't know if it's,
Cargo scoop deployed.
I don't know if it's a mechanical thing as opposed to a power thing. I don't think it's a mechanical thing, because it don't make any sense. With all the shit you can do with your landing gear down, your cargo scoop open, they would make it to where if you draw your weapons, it closes. That just doesn't seem right.
Cargo scoop retracted.
That's all she wrote.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Another one closer than that one. How did that happen? We're headed back to the sun. And there's another one after this. We could use some encoded ones as well. We should actually be doing that, chasing signal sources instead of doing combat right now, because we're maxed out with the combat materials. We finished our rank, like we got enough money to buy the ship, but we can't upgrade it. That's all we really should be getting in the Explorer vessel, the Asp Explorer, picking up signal sources, encoded, high grade, maybe even some degraded. I'll have to check the numbers, but you don't get any money for that shit though. But if we were in an Explorer vessel and we were going to new systems, looking at the signal sources, we would be scanning water worlds, getting millions of dollars and upgrade materials. That's what I should be doing. I'm sick of doing combat. I'm gonna go do that. I epiphanize. That's what she said. Ha 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 ha. For some reason, I was thinking I was cargo scooping it.
Deployed.
More Imperial shielding, huh?
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
No, high grade emissions. This just makes me. I gotta talk more to do this. Or suspend the game. High grade emissions there, baby. That's 24 minutes on it. Maybe I should look up. We're going to get the other black box. That's correct. I remember. There's really a quality difference between there's got to be. It has degraded in the title. Emission. What they called? High grade emissions. Emissions. Elite dangerous. I know the degraded are the low quality. I thought the encoder was supposed to be data, like the shit we get from scanning things, but I don't know. We haven't been to an encoder in a while. High grade, rare and very rare manufactured materials, like you know, Imperial shielding, very rare manufactured. That's what that is. And it tells you in the federal systems you get core dynamics, composites, and stuff like that. I'm not. And what about the civil unrest people without You know, without the powers. Military grade, improvised, prototypes, pharmaceutical. Bet you need everything, especially if you're going to join every power and get all the unlocked things. I've seen improvised components, I've seen the core dynamics, proprietary things. I don't remember seeing prototypes, I don't remember seeing pharmaceuticals, I don't remember seeing military, not really. I've seen military grade hulls, bulkheads. See, and then the encoded emissions is like data. And then the high grade is, well, the high grade is high grade, obviously. It says that encoded emissions is physical items, not data. Sometimes data, but physical items is what it's
Cargo scoop deployed.
at a private data beacon. You have very common materials and regular common materials and standard materials, all materials at a data beacon for encoded emissions. And a satellite, that's it. It doesn't even say data from the satellite or anything. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this a lot in, like, I wouldn't mind having everything full at some point, at one point at least. I think if you start with everything full, you could make that last the rest of the game, and we're halfway there already. Because you saw from combat, everything's full from killing combat people, you know. So we're up to 96 Imperial shielding, 98, 99 right now, and you can only carry 100. So this will be maxed out. So now don't need to go any high grade materials in Imperial systems. That's it. Storage full for Imperial shielding.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
So if we go to inventory,
Ready to engage.
see these, we need metals and mining shit, arsenic, we need a lot of that, like right now. And that can be from mining, maybe planet side, I don't remember. See, but all these things, we should be pretty close to maxed out. Compound shielding. These are from high-grade signal sources in another section. Right, that's what they were saying. I don't know. We can read the description. Core dynamics composites. These are what we need. These are like Imperial shielding for the Federation. And it tells you where to find them. Settlement shipwrecks and mission rewards. Or you can also trade for them at the materials trader. It's an advanced component found in federal systems known to be salvaged from signal source. Core Dynamics is a ship manufacturer. But we need the heat. We need high density composite heat. Everything with heat in it. Heat exchangers, dispersion plate. We have 15 now. Component found frequently and used by haulage vessel. Destroyed haulage vessels can be salvaged from the aftermath of combat or shipping claims. We've been getting them a lot from combat itself on small fighters, sidewinders, in the past couple videos. So that's weird. It's just that we're not gonna have time to get this black box, and we don't need any high-grade emissions. I think we're gonna end it there. It's been your boy Super playing Elite Dangerous. Thanks for watching.